What was the worst reason a person got expelled at your school? We had a freshman girl in high school come to our all-male high school to give a speech with her dad. The entire high school was in the auditorium so they could bring awareness of leukemia, of which she was fighting through. One junior boy screamed out when she was speaking, "Show us your tits." He was expelled after that. They made an Instagram account to share memes of the teachers there. In 5th or 6th grade, my friend was self-harming and had carved life sucks into her hand. You'll never forget seeing that. She was immediately removed from school and put into a juvenile hospital facility. I never saw her again. She died a few years ago in our 30s, but I only found out through an obituary of one of her relatives. There was nothing else made public about her death. I hope she is at peace now. She was a really kind and caring friend back in those days. In elementary school, someone got suspended for playing manhunt where you tagged by touching privates. We had a kid in our grade get expelled and allegedly put on the sex offenders registry for this. In shop class there was a closet full of wood. When the teacher went in, this guy locked the teacher in and started fucking with him. Found the teacher's phone and took a picture of his dick. He then sent the picture to the teacher's wife and daughter, all while telling the teacher what was happening. Don't know why no one else in the class didn't step in, but when the teacher got out of the room he got the SRO to arrest him. That same week the kid made it into a football game pissed in a bottle and then dumped it onto a girl. This time he got his ass handed to him by a couple guys in the stands. Same SRO cuffed him and took him away to never be seen again. A kid traded insults with another kid. Mind, the other kid started it. Other kid punched this kid. This kid didn't fight back, walked away like he was taught and reported it to the teachers. The kid that got punched got a 1-week suspension. The other kid didn't, because the words he used were more mean than the other kid's words. The words. Fuck off with the punching, I guess that's okay now. A friend got expelled because he brought a paintball gun to school. He had it in his truck of his car because he was going to the paintball field 8 after school. A teacher walked by his car in the parking lot, right as he opened his trunk to put his backpack in and saw it. Zero tolerance screwed him over. Some kid showed a bunch of girls on the bus that he could stretch his ball sack to the tip of his tongue. Put acid in the teacher's coffee, made worldwide news. I knew a kid that got expelled for banging the principal's daughter at the principal's house while wearing the principal's tie. Weird cause it was a Sunday, a non-school day. It was because her nudes got leaked. The boy who probably begged her for it and sent it around to his friends didn't get into any trouble, but she got expelled for having a picture like that passed around. I've known 3 students that have gotten expelled. One student was part of a gang outside of school. Apparently he was being picked on by a kid on the football team. That student threatened to shoot up the school with all of his gang buddies. He was expelled and then arrested for bringing an unloaded Glock pistol on school grounds. One student lit the bathroom on fire. He set a toilet paper dispenser on fire with a lighter he snuck into the school. He was expelled and arrested for arson. One student was caught watching gay porn in the bathroom. His intervention specialist went to check on him to see if he was okay in the restroom, and saw that he had climaxed all over the bathroom stall and floor. He was expelled and sent to a school designed for students with special needs. A guy pulled out his pocket knife to sharpen his pencil. He was sharpening it when the teacher saw him and made a big commotion about it. Had a race riot at our high school in 1978. Started on the baseball field during a dispute over whose turn it was to bat. Guy who had the bat in his hand got pissed and caved in the other kid's head. They were different races and this set off a school-wide brawl. Kid with the bat was expelled. A girl got walked in on while giving someone head in the disabled toilet, and a boy went round showing random teachers that he had 130 in his shoe from selling vapes and drugs in school. It was me. In my senior year I moved to live with my other parent. There was only a few months left, so no one cared to make a new friend. Because of this, the administration viewed me as a Columbine kid. I was constantly being bullied about whether I was planning a shooting. When I, 17, got fed up I responded by asking, "Did you want me to?" and was immediately expelled. My parents threatened litigation if they didn't let me graduate with a high school diploma. The school gave me an assigned tutor and gave me the diploma. The summer of my graduation, a student held a summer school class up at gunpoint. Fuck those administrators. Because he got into a fight, but in reality he never even threw a fucking blow and just blocked. Mans was 13. He got a 16-yo preggers in the girls' bathroom after skipping double period math. Oddly enough, I believe the teachers were concerned that he was missing vital education due to self-inflicted absentia. That's what happened here. A kid at my school got expelled for shaking his fist at a person in traffic, not for giving them the middle finger or scream obscenities. They just shook their fist and boom, admin kicked them out. This was after Columbine and the person who complained said they feared for their life. I went to a private Christian middle school with very small class sizes, like 10 people per grade max, so we were all pretty decent friends. One of my friends was always a little on the flamboyant side, but to this day denies being gay, but nobody buys it. Anyway, in 8th grade he got expelled, and from what I've been told, on multiple occasions when he was in the bathroom if another student walked in he would tell them to lift their shirt cause he wanted to see their abs. And one day the kid who was in there with him refused, and he wouldn't let the kid leave till he did. And when he did finally leave he told the teacher. I never got confirmation on this being true, but I believe it because he would ask me to show him my abs constantly, even trying to convince me that he was doing it so he could talk about it to a girl I liked so she would go out with me. 2 kids lit another kid on fire in the cafeteria line. FWU, this was in a small city 20k with very low crime. Quite the shocker. There was this one guy a year ahead of me in high school who was very obviously flamboyantly gay. And this being an all-boys Catholic school in the late 90s Searly 00s, he was relentlessly bullied over it. The class clown in his year finally took it a step too far when in the middle of the cafeteria during lunch, he whipped his dick out and thwapped the gay kid in the back of the head with it. She was posting anti-Semitic memes on Discord and harassing a Jewish student in our year. She was also harassing Muslim students, but the reason why she got expelled is because the Jewish girl's parents threatened legal action against the district. Anyway, fuck you Cameron for tricking my friend into eating bacon. Going to presume you mean the person did something bad, not a BS reason phrasing in question. Update. It looks like OP wanted BS reasons, but still enjoyed this one. Had 2 kids play with flammables in our auditorium, burning it down. One kid supposedly had 1,000 counts of attempted murder. The other was expelled not only from our school district, but all schools in our county. School had to add weeks into the end of June-July to reach the required minimum days. Not my school, but I knew someone who was expelled because she was a lesbian private Christian school.